It's April 25th, 2020, which means it's Amber's 22nd birthday, but since it's Corona season, we can't really hang out with the Ross or Mikulicek family that's nearby, so I decided to try something new this year and ask them some questions instead. Here's their responses.
My favorite memory of Amber is when she was a baby, and Mandy was getting married, and she was just a little bitty thing. And I forget what... And I babysat for her at my house. She was a tiny little baby at the time when your mom and dad went to the wedding reception.
When she was born and Dad and I went to see her, she was already home from the hospital, I think. And Sue was leaving, I think, a day or two, Aunt Sue. So that was neat. We got to spend time with her, and being that she was a little late, we got to see her not too long after she was born or home. My favorite memory is when I was watching her when she was a baby. She was at our house on Michigan Street, and she would always take off her pants. So she just ran around the backyard naked, just laughing, and you couldn't catch her, and she peed all over. But she always had a smile on her face.
The favorite memory, the one that I recall and remember, is when her and Monica met each other for the first time. They were, 12 months old, maybe, something like that. Maybe even 9 to 12 months old. We came down to visit Mark and Karen and Amber down in St. Louis. Amber was not very fond of Monica. She did, at least that's my impression that I got. The two of them interacting together were kind of funny. It's a keepsake memory.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to say the very first time that we went down to visit her when she was just born in St. Louis. When we brought Monica down there, and it was the first time that they actually got to interact with each other. So it was very, very touching, very, very sweet.
Mike said the same thing. That's kind of funny.
Are you serious? Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay.
When we were little and we would go out to the lake, before you guys had your permanent site there, we'd go out to the lake. Me and Amber would grab life vests from Grandma, and we would put the life vests on, and because we were the oldest, we were able to go into the water by ourselves and swim by ourselves. And I remember me and her used to put seaweed on our head and play puppies in the water, and we thought it was so cool that we could swim farther than everybody else.
What's my favorite memory with Amber? Thanksgiving in 2017.
When we went shopping in Kohler with you guys.
I think that'd probably be Sky. Memorable from when we got there, that it was just a beautiful day outside, and jumping out of the airplane and looking at Amber's face, and we jumped out and we were all thumbs up and yeah, wow, and the wind's all in your face and you can't see, and And then we got down to the ground and we're like, woo, we made it.
I would have to say our family vacations. Hawaii, when we went on a cruise, and we went to Florida. We always have real fun on vacations.
My favorite memory with Amber. I thought we had a real fun time that one time we had to do an Easter egg hunt. Grandma was always hiding those Easter eggs with money in them, and we'd always have to fight over them, especially in the pool too, swimming. Things got a little ugly there.
My favorite memory is our date at the lighthouse for our first kiss.
With my sister Amber. I mean, there's a lot of good memories that I can remember from the spectrum. Just right at the beginning where, Ashlyn, the one recording this, always breathing down my throat, just telling me what to do, messing with me. And Amber would always just come to me and say, hey, don't let her bug you, always be nice that way. We always had great times filming the videos in the flip. Just the other day, filming that video to find the toilet paper and the hand sanitizer in the forest. That was quite a good time. There's more in the making.
Something that reminds me of Amber. Well, I would have to say art in general. Seeing paintings and sculptures and that kind of stuff, that reminds me of Amber, because I know she's very artistic and she's all about that aesthetic, cosmetic mindset.
Yeti water bottles, because she has 1, 2, 3, I don't know how many she has. I guess fashion, drag type thing, theater. It's what she's into, so it would make sense that would remind me of her.
I would have to say any kind of prankster show, any kind of pranking. That is all Amber. She's always goofing around and pranking people.
I would say angels and butterflies, because I know she loves those. And I would also say a landscape scene with a beach or the sun's out in the water or a pier.
A butterfly, because every time I see her, she gives me butterflies.
Something I like about Amber. Amber's a very giving person. Amber tries to make people happy. One thing I won't ever forget is when my dad was on his deathbed and she was there with a sponge so he'd get water into his mouth and stuff. And my mom's dad passed away. She went up on the altar and she was soothing with grandma. She understands people's feelings. She gets it, I think. When a lot of people might not see that, she focuses on them, and she gets it when people are stressed and people are having hard times.
That she's really nice.
Something that I like about Amber, she has a huge heart. She is always caring and always worrying about everybody else.
I always appreciated her outgoing willingness to engage in conversation with the adults. You know, even when she was younger, it was always really easy to kind of start up a conversation with her. Not when she was real young. Just that she was always willing and eager to share what was going on in her world, in her life. I always really kind of admired that and liked that.
I love her beautiful eyes, and I love her like I do all of you guys. I don't see you guys enough.
My favorite thing about Amber, or something that just makes me, like, when I'm around her, just makes me happy, is her laugh. Amber has just the most unique laugh, and she just laughs at, like, the strangest things. Like, something cannot even be funny, and she'll laugh at it. And that's probably something that makes me really happy, being around Amber and hearing.
She makes me laugh all the time.
Something I like about Amber is she always makes me smile.
I enjoy her smile. When she smiles, it's infectious. Everyone wants to smile with her.
Whenever I see somebody smile, Amber always had a real pretty smile, and she was a very, very happy baby. So if I see anybody, she's always laughing and giggling. And I think the one time she was sick, and I went to see her in Brown Deer, and she just would run all over the house because she didn't have diapers on. That would be more confining. Plus, so then she's kind of, the runs are kind of coming out, but you're kind of hearing and stuff, and she loved that. She just would go as fast as her legs could go, and I'd have to catch her. She'd run around in circles. Yep, she thought that was a game. She couldn't be at the babysitter's. I don't know if she had a little touch of diarrhea or something, whatever.
The last time Amber made me smile and to describe the experience. Well, I was just going through photos on Mom's phone yesterday of our past summer with Marcine and everything, and there was this one photo where we're all like smiling and stuff. Of course, I'm in the background with my crazy face, but Amber's sitting there and she's got her arms crossed and she's looking at this like she owns the place. And I also enjoy it when she just yells things at the top of her lungs. That's pretty funny. Like we were yelling at you the other day because you always have to tell us whatever you're doing, and we were both ganging up on you. Oh, what are you doing right now? Ashlyn, report. Oh my gosh, where is she? That was funny. It was a good time.
When we were on the family Zoom, Amber, I don't know what was happening, but I think Amber went in by Colton or something was going on, and Amber was giggling, and it just, I don't know, it was funny. Amber's a funny gal.
A nice picture with her and Andrew. I think that was the one that she sent me. Yeah, that made me smile because that's a very nice picture of the two of them together. Anytime I see the pictures, other than when she's made up and supposed to look like a drag queen, but this was a nice picture. Made me smile. Yes, it did.
Oh, that was at Christmas, and she had on her Harry Potter shirt, and it went on all day. Or did she? Yeah, it was. I think it was a Harry Potter shirt. Yeah, it had to do something with pot and Harry Potter, and she kept with it all day long.
We had a lot of smiles and laughter when we drove back from Stevens Point home here recently because we were listening to all the old songs on my iTunes, and I was doing karaoke style but not singing out loud, and she thought that was hilarious.
When she came home with this coronavirus, gave me a big hug and everything else. Surprises when she'd come home for like Christmas unannounced. She'd come home to see Andrew and stop in here and surprise us. I think it put a big smile on her face and my face. Reunited, whether it was 3 weeks or 3 months that we see each other. Good, fun memories. Cheers for a lifetime.
The last time that she made me smile, I remember, I don't know whose party it was at or whatever, but we were talking about one of her recent trips and just the way that she was glowing about her experience that she had when she was expressing that. It was actually, it made me smile. She had so much joy.
the last time that she made me smile, that was, we were over at Aunt Mandy, Colton's birthday or Michaela's birthday. It was one of the two. I can't remember. Anyways, when I came in, Amber was there. I sat down at the table. We started talking, and she started sharing what was with her up at college, and that made me smile. She started talking about her boyfriend, and that made me smile even more because we had to take some jabs in there and stuff like that. And, yeah, so that made me smile. It was really nice to hear what was going on college and her fondness for this young boy.
The last time she made me smile is when her and Andrew were here, and we had the nicest conversation, and she was so happy, and so was I to see them and to meet Andrew.
She always makes me smile, no matter what it is.
Made me smile every time I see her.
Well, I'd have to say this phone call because it brought back some memories.
I would like Amber to know that she inspires me because she is so driven and she is so unapologetically herself that it's insane. Like, even on social medias, like I'll be scrolling through Facebook and Amber will post something and I'll see it and I'll be like, wow, that's awesome.
We are just so happy to have her in our family, and we wish that we could see her more often, but she has a wonderful sense of humor and she is such a great girl.
Yes, we might be going through a rough time with the coronavirus. We can't just take you out to eat for dinner. We can't go to a bar. We can't go to a restaurant. We can't go bowling, the movie. We can't do the normal stuff. But no matter what, we're here and we're all going to make it through this and we'll have fun. We have health to be happy for. We can spend the time together. She's here and we got to be happy. We're all here.
What I would like to tell her is how much I love her. Happy birthday, and I hope she's doing well.
Well, happy birthday. Wishing you the best on your special day. I don't know where the time is all gone since you've been a little girl. I mean, she's 22 now? Yeah, 22 now. Wow, where is the time gone? Just wishing her blessings and the best on her special day.
I would want her to know to have a wonderful, happy birthday.
That it's her birthday.
I love you. Happy 22nd.
Yes, happy birthday. Happy 22nd birthday. I can't believe it. And I was your age when I married your dad. Oh! I love you.
Amber, this was all a lie. I hate you. I wish I'd never met you. Kidding.
Convenient.
Oh, I haven't taken a dump today. Happy birthday. Have a nice day. Even though we can't be with you, every time I go to the bathroom, I'll think of you.
Bye.